exclusively live on Magic. This is the UK Top 20 Rewind with Adrian Juste.
Hi.
Hello there. Remember me?
Hell, man. You're a legend.
Well, the Top 20 Rewind has a host of the UK's all-time great broadcasters.
You don't stand a chance on your old ear trousers.
4 minutes away, David Hamilton and myself have been roped in to look after things. Shaun Tilley will be on in an hour with chart highlights from September 89. But right now, we're looking at April 79, a month when actor Lee Marvin was ordered to pay $104,000 palimony to former partner Michelle Marvin. And the big movie we're all chomping up popcorn to was The Deer Hunter.
This is the UK Top 20 Rewind with Adrian Juste.
In this year, the top radio show was hosted by Noel Edmonds, and Neil Diamond was a regular on there because it was the era, the big era of the singer-songwriter. Your Diamond Geezer was a new entry at number 19. Well, by April 79, most people were flying away for their holidays and saying goodbye to the chilly unpredictability of the British seaside. Do you remember that track?
I don't even know what that is.
Well, they were Voyage with Let's Fly Away, and it was up to number 18. It's the Top 20 Rewind, and it's spring 1979. A packet of 20 would have cost around 50 pence, and a prescription was, how much do you think? 20p. It's not a misprint. 20p. It more than doubled later in the year, said he, non-politically. Hey, well, now we're nicely in the 70s groove. Let's have a word from our sponsor, huh?
Hello, I'm Honest Herb from Honest Herb's 70s Surplus. Think back to a time when Coke wasn't classic and smoking was cool. Now, you can relive those funky days of yesteryear at Honest Herb's 70s Surplus. How deep is your love for the 70s? Hustle your way over to Wide Land, where everything is wide. Wide lapels, wide belts, wide ties, wide not. Visit our unisex department and pick up on Afro picks, blowout kits, lip gloss, high karate aftershave, Farrah Fawcett posters, and don't forget our Just Dickies department. Walk on down to our shoe department, platform shoes, earth shoes, and clogs. You'll freak out. So boogie oogie on down to Honest Herb 70s Surplus, where the 70s are.
Yes, Honest Herb 70s Surplus, where polyester is king. If you just joined us, hello, it's the UK Top 20 Rewind. And Shaun Tilley will be here in the next hour. You know Shaun Tilley, the well-known lace maker. Oh, come on, you've all heard of Shaun Tilley lace. Well, he's here in the next hour with a chart from September 1989. Right now, though, I'm Adrian Juste, steering you through 1979, the spring thereof, and there's more to come in just a few minutes.
These are the songs you made famous on the UK Top 20 Rewind.
Greatest hits non-stop. This is Magic.
2 classic countdowns from the past on Magic's UK Top 20 Rewind.
Adrian Juste, 1979.
UK Top 20 Rewind. New entry.
Excitement, thrills, suspense.
And a couple of rather racy knitting patterns, too. It's April 1979. Amy Stewart was fresh in at 16. Don't forget, Shaun Tilley will be along with chart highlights from September 1989 in the next hour. But right now, you're listening to me, Adrian Juste, with memories of April 79, when Chic were gently shimmering down the charts with this Nile Rodgers production, down to number 12. 79 was a great year for Supertramp, both sides of the Atlantic, thanks to their Breakfast in America album. And they were straight into the UK charts this April at number 8. On TV, we were watching Coronation Street, Bruce Forsyth, and Quincy M.E. Oh, sorry, that was last week. And by public demand, the saga of an infamous hostelry in Devon had just started its second series.
Everything all right?
I think those prawns might be a bit off.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, they do taste rather funny.
Well, no one else has complained.
Well, I really do think they're off.
But you've eaten half of them.
Well, I didn't notice at the start.
You didn't notice at the start.
Oh, well, it was a sauce. I wasn't sure.
So you ate half to make sure?
Why my things are off?
Well, what about... Do you want another first course?
No, thank you.
Well, you're sure?
No, really, I'll just have the main.
Well, we'll cancel it.
Cancelled? Oh, deducted from the bill. Is that what you mean?
As it's inedible.
Well, only half of it's inedible, apparently.
Well, deduct half now, and if my wife brings the other half up during the night, we'll claim the balance in the morning.
Oh, what a hotel. I'm not saying it's bad, but for room service, you dial 999. Not just Basil Fawlty, Wings were a high climber, climbing 13 places, up to number 6, with Good Night Tonight. Don't get too tired. Gloria Gaynor was at number 7 with the all-time karaoke standard. But it was going down faster than cheeseburgers at an Elvis convention. Wings were at 6, ready to go top 5, both here and the US. In the next hour, we'll have the top 20 from September 89 with Shaun Tilley.
He looks like one of those men who's just suddenly switched to vodka.
Keep it here for more April 79 as we go top 5.
Classic hits on the UK Top 20 Rewind.
Right here on Magic.
This is the UK Top 20 Rewind with Shaun Tilley.
Hi. Well, I'm all set to kick off my hour, but first of all, we must just thank for the last hour, playing those hits of April 1979, the one and only Adrian Juste, who I believe is still in the next studio. Hello, Adrian, can you hear me?
Hello, yes. Sure, thank you. What a build-up. Thank you very much.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
enjoyed
all
doing
right.
that.
Well, you were saying, Mr. Tilley, I think I've forgotten this radio lark, and I don't know. You sounded as though you remembered it to me.
You got it the wrong way around. I think this radio lark's forgotten me, but yeah, why quit when you still got it? That's my motto.
I would just like to say thank you ever so much for the last hour or so.
Well, and we'll do it again soon.
I hope so, yes.
I sound like Fluffy, and I'll tell you what, Sean, I know your show's going to be a success because...
Squeezy entertainment and raunchy jokes will never be as popular as sobriety and self-denial.
And sobriety and self-denial, that's got to be you, mate. That's your watchword. Off you go.
Adrian, thank you.
Thanks, Sean.
The UK Top 20 Rewind.
So we've done April 1979, and now we move on to the following decade for September 1989. This was the month and year when American evangelist Jim Bakker was on trial for allegedly using his television show to defraud his followers of $150 million. He was later found guilty, and on the chart we're featuring during this hour, there were 4 new entries. Get set to hear each and every one of them, as well as the best of the rest, including this song from Shakespeare's Sister, which after reaching number 7 was on the way down. Your History.
20.
He's a cracking fella, is Jason Donovan. A lot of fun in those days, and a lot of fun these days too, if you manage to catch up with him. That was his 5th of 12 UK Top 20 hits between 1988 and 1991. He really was a big, big star. It was also his 5th consecutive top 10er, though surprisingly not a number 1 on this occasion. Every Day I Love You More peaked at number 2 in September 1989. And that's just about it for this edition of the UK Top 20 Rewind. So on behalf of my co-host, who this week has been Adrian Juste, this is Shaun Tilley saying thanks very much for listening, and catch me and also the Emperor Roscoe next time on this show for 2 more classic countdowns from the past, randomly chosen by our studio computer. In the meantime, we're going to leave you with the biggest selling single of all from September...